Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I'm glad to be here on another Monday doing a creep off with you.
It's actually a holiday today. I don't know if you knew that.
Which one?
Super Chat Monday.
I'm not celebrating that.
Oh, yes, you are, buddy.
No. We'll find out if I'm celebrating that. Let's start the show.
You're listening to the Karl Network.
Warning, listening to the creep off might leave you triggered. This episode may contain murder, rape, laughing at murder and rape, ableism, Lenny Dykstra, serial killers, smile-talking, fat-shaming, child abuse, drug abuse, pizza abuse, victim blaming, and the state of Florida.
I'm going to give the people what they want. Sensation, horror, shock.
I'm gonna deliver the goods because I'm alive and I'm not backing down. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Do up, do up.
Disgusting, vomit-inducing thing.
Hola, creepos. Welcome to another edition of your favorite true crime podcast, the show about creeps, by creeps, for you creeps. I'm your host. My name is Vinnie, and joining me as always, it's hot Carla.
What is happening, Vinny Paulino? Carla is back and in full force right now.
I'm very excited to see you because we had a great episode last week.
We sure did.
We are, for those of you who are watching live, thanks for tuning in. We are streaming today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. For those of you who are listening, we want to tune in sometime on the Creep Off channel and the WATP YouTube channel today. That's pretty good.
It's pretty fun. Look at us.
Look at us.
Monday afternoon talking about creeps.
Hot, solid banter. We're really killing it out of the gate.
Yes, we are.
Thanks for sandbagging.
We planned all of this out ahead of time.
Well, I'm excited.
Vinny will point out the obvious, and I'll say, yes, that's correct, Vinny. Those were our notes before the show started.
I'm excited to bring the review girl, our results girl, on.
Oh, right, results girl.
To talk about last week's score.
Uh-oh. I don't like when you're excited about that.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, our results girl, it's Jess.
Hey, what's up, Jess?
Nothing much. Also, I thought you weren't supposed to know about the results.
Well, I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling.
Wait, what do you mean you're not supposed to know about the results? It's public information. You can go on and see.
Well, we do run everything through an algorithm just to get to number one, weed out duplicate IPs, and algorithm, and all that shit.
Let's not overstate what we're doing here, but
no, there's a formula or some shit that somebody
everything's
built.
A fucking algorithm now.
All right. Well, the results are 58.44. It's very, I don't know the decibels, to 41.56. Vinny won. That's why I said you weren't supposed to know.
I feel good about it. You can't take pictures of little boys in Walmart's bathrooms and expect not to be called a creep.
All right, Vinny. You win, buddy. All right. I love Vinny with the sore winner. It's my favorite version of Vinny. He's just like, see, I said I was going to win, and then I won. In your face, hamburger. All right, we get it.
It's pretty good.
You're the big winners. You going to change the scoreboard now?
Look at you, sour pants.
Vinny's up.
Why
one.
are you being such a little bitch today? Would you stop it?
Can I tell you the real reason why I'm so distracted over here?
Please.
Because I didn't email you that link yet. I need to email you.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the Wi-Fi in this building used to work, and it just does not anymore. And now I can't even get my my Verizon connected on my phone either. So I'm just in like a dead spot where I can't do anything on the internet right now.
Okay.
Which is really frustrating for me.
Yeah. Awesome,
Fun
Carl.
stuff.
Great start to a show. Good stuff.
Fun stuff, Vinny.
Jess,
this is some business you guys run over here. There's no fucking Wi-Fi in the building.
Everything's fucking hardwired.
Makes sense.
Except for your
That makes
laptop.
sense. Yeah, no, that's what all buildings do these days. It's really smart. They don't turn on the air conditioning in here on the weekends. I come in here on a Friday or Saturday, it's fucking like a movie theater. It's freezing. It's awesome. I come in here on a Monday, and the guy who runs this place.
Do you have anything else you'd like to fucking complain about?
Yes,
today?
yes.
Jesus
Your weight,
fucking Christ.
your
My
weight is out of control.
So first off, folks, he walked
You're
in. The first
fat
thing he did
fuck.
was call me a fat fuck, and he called my wife a bitch.
That's true.
And I'm supposed to sit here and fucking be nice to you when you're sitting there and you can't get
Supposed to
your
be nice to me.
You can't even
I'd like
connect
to see
your
you
own
start.
Wi-Fi.
I'd love
you
to see you
bitch.
start.
You little
Who the
bitch can't even
fuck?
connect to your own Wi-Fi. You got to complain about everything else in the fucking world because you're not ready, and you got to sandbag me out of the gate. Jesus Christ, I'm glad to have you here today, Carl. I'm so excited to have a fun comedy show today with you, Carl.
Let's start over
You
again.
fucking cunt.
Let's start over
You're
again.
lucky I don't come in there and slap the glasses off your face. Holy shit, you
Wow.
asshole.
Wow. I was just joking about your wife. She's great. You are a fat fuck, though. You suck. But your wife, I like her. She's cool.
The visual of me in the middle of you two fighting is so funny.
What else you got?
I just
I'm a fat
want to
fuck.
be able
I'm
to
a
use the
fat fuck.
fucking internet in a goddamn
Hey,
studio.
it's so funny.
In
I'm
a
a fat
goddamn
fuck, and I'm not the
studio
one in here
that does
sweating.
fucking live
I'm
streaming
not sweating.
onto the internet,
It's too
and I can't
warm
get on
in
the
here.
fucking internet.
I'm just
Why
used
is
to being
that,
in my
Vinny? We're in
basement.
downtown
It's so
Rochester.
cool
We're
in my
not some fucking
basement. The
rural
wood
area.
paneling
There should be a
keeps it
cell
so
tower
nice.
somewhere.
It keeps it so cool in my basement where I like to broadcast from.
My basement is nice. I like it there.
Fucking shitty pool table.
Well, okay. I mean, it is green. I'll give you that. Vinny, I still can't get on the fucking internet over here.
Why couldn't you just send the goddamn email before he got here?
Because I forgot. Because I forgot. And also, the real reason, actually, Vinny, is because every time I send you something, I go, don't look at this. Because I want it to be an unveil on the show and a surprise. You always fucking look at it. Oh, Carl, I had to load it in. I had to see if it was going to load in or not. So I had to look at it and know exactly what you were going to show me. So then I try to go, okay, I'll send it to him when I get there, forgetting there's no goddamn Wi-Fi in a fucking studio that streams video onto the internet. How is that possible?
Because we hardwire everything.
Not everything. Not anything in front of me over here. Nothing in front of me over here is hardwired.
Well, the laptop that's in front of you is hardwired. Why don't we do this, Carl? How about this, pal? Why don't you settle down?
Oh, now you're fucking the one who's being calm and reasonable.
down.
I
Calm
love
down,
it.
Carl.
You're like,
I got
Carl,
you.
calm down over there.
I'm
Why don't you
coming to
calm
fix it.
down over
I'm
there,
gonna come
Carl?
fix it for
Oh
you
shit,
there.
he's coming over here.
And if,
Oh,
and
this
if
is
you say
odd.
one more word about my wife while I'm over
This
there.
is odd, dude. The Guardians White Sox game from this past weekend. This is fucking odd. Let's go. Let's do this.
Hold on, you
All right. I guess we're
Oh
not.
my god, I'm crying.
No, we're not fighting after all. Oh, I don't have a fucking adapter for that. He hands me a fucking. When was the last time a laptop computer had a port for a fucking Ethernet cable?
Came into
Vinny?
WATP like 2 weeks ago.
Jesus Christ.
When your studio didn't work and you needed someone's studio to come help you
Yeah,
because you didn't have Wi-Fi over there.
yeah, I know. That's fucking Greenlight's fault. Why am I dark now? Why did you turn off this light on me?
How much? Let me just answer a question. For
we're
you.
off to a good start today.
How much sand is in your vagina today?
Dude, all of it. All of the fucking sand in the world is up my crotch right now. It's really annoying.
It's really funny because I'm sitting here and I just checked this while you were talking. My phone's connected to the Wi-Fi, no problem.
What the fuck? What in the fucking fuck? Okay, I'm going to try that then. Let's see if I can get on the Wi-Fi in here.
You miserable cunt. Way to put a good foot forward. Way to put a good club foot forward
Oh,
today,
God
Carl.
damn it. Fucking, now. All right. Now he's hitting below the belt, literally. It's pretty far below the belt, but God damn, it's asking me for a password. I've never fucking been on the Wi-Fi in here before. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
Vinny, what's the password for the Wi-Fi?
It's comedy 17.
Okay, thanks. We'll get this figured out. Is this our new show format?
I don't know.
If this is your first time watching the Creep Off, we usually don't start like this.
It's usually a little more lighthearted.
A little more. Yeah. All right. Things are spinning. Things are happening. Things are happening. We're doing it. Where did Jess go?
I actually pulled her out, I think.
Oh,
Sorry,
Put her
Jess.
back. All right.
Jess is still there.
Jess, please save us.
I was just like, wait, am I done? It's just like what's happening?
He's taking it out on you now for some reason.
I didn't need to.
Jess is
I'm
doing
sorry.
it.
No, I know. I was just like, all right, just moving on. Like this is
Hey, Carl, can we get on with the show now?
Yeah, dude. Wait till you click this link, though. It's going to be so worth it.
I'm going to tell you something right now. If that link sucks, I'm putting you through a table before I leave here.
Oh, fuck. All right, never mind. We don't need a link.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that this is the clip I'm choosing for this week. I'm
Okay.
clipping this whole thing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure this one's going around. I'm sure this one.
No way. Is Jess in charge of making clips of the show now?
Yeah.
Who made this decision? I wasn't consulted on this.
Yes, you were, and it was me.
Oh.
You were absolutely consulted.
Oh, well, thank you, Jess. Thanks for helping us out. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jess.
No problem.
Listen, I got to get back to beating this motherfucker in a game of the creep off. So, Jess, thanks for coming on. At Jess Daydreaming.
This was a lot. I just got back from vacation and already you two are like arguing. I'm like, all right.
Well, hey, welcome back to reality.
Thanks.
Here we are. Vacation's over.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You know, it's bye, Jess. Sorry.
You want to keep that going?
Fucking punch you so hard.
All
Okay,
right.
hold on.
Wait, I'm hitting send on my email.
I don't care.
Right now, I just sent you a link for later
All
in
right,
the show.
let's just hit some super chats.
Dayla, whoa, did Dayla win the lottery? Holy shit. $10. Sorry about last week. Here's Too Hot and Reads on Me, Vinny. Padres hat on still always vote Karl.
Dumb.
What did that say? Did you understand that?
Nope.
Okay. Crave Critical says cringe of the week.
Hit it.
Hold on a second.
Oh, wait, your computer's still not working? Good.
Cringe of the week. Cringe of the week.
My computer works. It's your fucking Wi-Fi in
don't
this
know.
building.
My phone was connected fine. And then once you actually got the password and connected, it just was sent right through. I'm going to point that out to everybody. Karl actually got the Wi-Fi password and then it worked fine.
Dude, I have the weakest,
so he's sitting over there.
I have the weakest connection possible in here. The weakest.
Well, I got the email, so I guess it must work.
Good. Well, I mean, yeah, email does take a lot of bandwidth, so good.
Okay. Trevor Zero says, get on with
All
it.
right, you're
Agreed.
right. You're right. Let's move on.
Come on, guys. Kiss and makeup. No way.
I'm not wearing makeup.
That's not what I heard.
I know.
So, Karl, it's a competition. For those of you who don't know, every week Karl and I pick a category and we make our nominations for who is the biggest creep. We do this for points to avoid spinning the goddamn wheel of consequences.
Right.
And today's category is creepiest tattoo artist.
I doubt there's any creepy tattoo artists, though. I'll be surprised if we can find any.
Karl, there were so many.
I know. Well, I did so many different Google searches and found so many different examples. And I just had to pick the funniest one. That's what I ended up going with.
I tried to do that too.
Yeah.
But then I saw the guy who was my creep today, and there's no way.
You ready to start this, buddy?
I am. Ring the bell. All right. My creep today hails from Doylestown, PA. He was initially arrested in 2011. His name is Walter Merrill. Now, here's where the trouble started for old Walt. A 14-year-old girl, only identified in the court papers as KM. Her
Sounds
mother,
hot.
Yeah. Her mother noticed that her daughter had, all of a sudden, her 14-year-old had a tattoo of a star on her little pubic hip in a place where the underwear would cover.
Ooh, I bet she's popular.
Well, at least with one guy.
I bet she's popular now.
Now, the mother obviously was very, very upset.
Wait, why is the mom poking around this girl's pubic region?
Mom just noticed it, I guess.
Were they bathing together or something?
They
I don't
must
turn
have
this
been.
light on.
Well, it got turned off because I had plugged the thing.
Oh, okay.
Now you get to look
you were
like
making
that.
a point. Okay.
Yeah. So now you get to look like that.
That's fine. No one's complaining.
And this is what he looks like. Stuttery John.
Ugh, Jesus.
This is what he actually looks like, everybody.
We're going to morph into each other.
Your skin isn't gray enough. So,
working on it.
Mom is very proud, obviously. She's like, who the hell gave you a tattoo? You're 14 years old.
Right.
14 is not old. This is a child.
Right. I'm following this, Vinny.
Right.
Despite what I'm saying, I'm following this.
Okay. So it turns out, and she admits it, that the daughter, had made a deal with her aunt's friend, Walter.
Okay.
Now, here was the deal. You could blow me and fuck me, and I'll give you a tattoo, 14-year-old girl.
Pretty good deal.
For who?
Well, I mean, how nice is the tattoo? What would it be worth retail?
It's a little tiny star.
Oh, then
that's like a $40 fucking Vegas strip.
That should just be a blowjob then.
Yeah.
I would have negotiated that one down to just a BJ.
You want something on your back? Fucking, something that, you could actually show people. This little tiny star is nothing. But either way.
You're recommending a tramp stamp, Vinny? I mean, this is.
Well, this was 2011. So that was still popular at the time.
Sure.
Now, what a proud mother she was. She took her down to the police station. And when she told him what happened, the dam broke. Because it turns out that not only had this guy been talking to her and made this deal with her, he had also been blackmailing KM's best friend, LH.
Oh, okay.
because he tricked LH into taking nude pictures of herself, and then he was using them to blackmail her. He also had LH taking pictures of KM indecently and sending them to his phone.
So
which is a big
how
MO
old is
for
this
this guy.
tattoo artist? Like 15?
34.
Oh.
This is a 34-year-old man.
That's a problem then.
Now,
that's not good.
It turns out the aunt's interactions with this guy are even fucking crazier, Carl.
Okay.
It turns out that when the police interviewed the aunt, she had a sexual relationship with Walter beginning in 2001 when she was 16 years old. Her father made her stop having contact with him because he found out that he had bought her a prepaid telephone that he would use every night to call up the aunt when she was 16 and have her masturbate while he listened.
Oh, God. Life before webcams. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's tough.
He also made her perform oral sex on him, and he took a photo of it and used it to blackmail her.
Made her? Vinny, sounds like she was into it. If she's fucking jerking off on the phone with him.
Well, maybe. Let's talk. All of this sounds like these are girls who are 14 to 16 age.
Yeah.
When
which, by the way, I should point out in some countries, that's illegal.
In this country, that's illegal.
Correct. That's one of the countries. Yes.
When they searched his home, a shockingly low number of videos were found. But they were made up for in depravity, Carl.
Okay.
They found about 50 videos, including images of rapes of children, children with adults, children with children, children with animals. Some of the movies involved very young children being raped, crying, no, during sex acts. He met most of these 15 victims that he was eventually charged with molesting through their families and came in extended contact by offering babysitting services to parents with drug, alcohol, homeless, or dysfunctional issues. It turns out, Carl, marginalized families love free childcare.
Yeah, you get what you pay for, don't you?
You get what you pay for. Might be the name of this episode.
Yeah, that's not good.
During the victim's testimony, many described how they would awaken in the middle of the night to find Merrill abusing them. When they resisted, he would then force himself on them. These victims were boys and girls ages as young as 4. So if that doesn't sicken you, let's keep going. Merrill intimidated his victims by threatening to hurt them and their family members. He would tell the girls that he would rape their siblings if they didn't perform sexual favors for him. On one occasion, he forced children into having sex with their siblings.
Anally raping children.
Merrill also convinced the teen to send him naked.
I just want to point out, if you're newer to the show, that was not a Stuttering John song, even though the guitar playing was very similar.
Yes, that was
is
Nick Bate, who came up with that off the cuff.
Correct.
Yes,
similar to John.
Right off the cuff. He did this whole blackmail thing with teenage girls a lot, Carl.
Okay.
And it turns out that the way he would start that was he would get a picture of them wearing their bra and panties and say, hey, I could get you modeling work.
Innocent enough. You know,
Sure.
hey, there's a 12-year-old. Let's get her down to her underwear.
And then he'd
take
be
some
like,
photos.
yeah, let me see the tits. And then once he got the tits picture, then
Yep.
it was blackmail time. One victim,
Game
who was
on.
a 17-year-old girl, Carl,
Okay.
he blackmailed her into going into the school locker room
Mhm.
and taking pictures of all the girls showering.
Oh, good move.
This guy's a fucking creep.
That's a good move right there.
Now, I will say this. He seems like he's a good friend. This is the only thing I can tell you.
Okay.
I guess he had a friend named Steve. And I guess he ordered him a pedo cameo. Because what he did was he had one minor
That'd be a
get
popular
naked.
website right there.
Yeah. He had one minor get naked and hold up a sign saying, hi, Steve. And he sent those photos to his buddy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Personalized
child porn. Yeah.
PCP.
This dude's a fucking problem. So in 2006.
Well, you are smirking quite a bit for pretending that you don't think this is hilarious.
In 2006, he was dating a woman who went unnamed. And he tried to convince her to have sex with her 5-year-old son while he watched.
Now, that's a tough conversation. I don't know how you pull that one off.
You're not going to get that for a cheap star tattoo.
No, definitely not.
Well, either way, that woman threw him out. And after she left, she found a video that she had left behind depicting 2 young girls undressing and taking showers. And she never bothered to call the police.
Shit.
This guy was not only just getting physical images from these kids and raping children in the middle of the night while he was supposed to be babysitting, he was blackmailing them into sex acts on himself as well.
Major crimes.
In August,
Shit.
2012, the judge convicted Walter Merrill of 170 counts of molesting boys and girls ages 4 to 17. The crime spanned 13 years, and he was sentenced to 494 to 982 years behind bars.
Seems reasonable.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is my creep.
All right.
Walter Merrill.
Well, finally, you picked a child rapist. Good job, Vinny.
Yes, I did, folks.
I'm glad you were able to venture out of your comfort zone and pull that together for us.
I hadn't done a child rapist in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been a week. Good point.
Well, last week the guy was just taking pictures of kids pooping. That's different.
We only do the show once a week.
That's different.
Forgot about that. Also, if you're new to the show, I should point out this actually is a Stuttering John song. This is John playing this song.
I frickin' hate vaginas. Vaginas really suck.
Weird song, John. Weird song.
Wasn't great.
All right. Can I present my creepiest tattoo artist for you now, Vinny?
You can try.
All right, I will. We got to go down to Brazil. We're going to go back 6 years to 2017 and check out what's going on with Macon Wesley Carvalho dos Reis. From here on out, known as Mr. Reis. He was arrested for torture.
God.
And he tortured a 17-year-old boy. Now, what he says happened is that he caught this kid in the act of trying to steal a bicycle. And so what he decided to do was tattoo his forehead. And he tattooed onto his forehead, "I am a thief and a loser."
Aren't you glad that they didn't pull that shit in Spencerport?
Yes.
In like 1998?
Yes, very much so, Vinny. Very much so.
No fucking mercy for the bike thief from Karl?
So this kid,
hypocrite police.
This
hypocrite police.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying. The creep is Mr. Reis, the tattoo artist here, Vinny. This kid said, he's 17 years old. He goes, "I was drunk and I fell over a bike, and these guys accused me of trying to steal it. I was not trying to steal it. And then they grab me, they bring me inside, they tie me down, and they tattoo onto my forehead. Onto my forehead, I am a thief and a loser." After this happened, this kid went missing for over a week. They finally found him. He was so humiliated. Now, these guys got caught. Do you know how they got caught, Vinny?
I'm guessing this kid went to the police.
Wrong. He did not. These guys decided to make a video of them tattooing this kid and put it on social media. And I have that video for you. I gave you that on the thumb drive there.
Oh, I think I have it right here.
If you want to pull this up, this is fucking nuts. Look at this kid. He's terrified.
You're so terrified at all.
Vai doer!
The guy, the tattoo artist is
Olha pra
laughing.
câmera ali. O que você quer fazer hoje? Uma tatuagem? É?
O que você quer que
Escrito o
escreva
quê?
aí?
Fala aí.
Ladrão.
Hã?
Ladrão.
Não, não é só ladrão. O que você quer que escreve?
Ladrão.
Só isso?
Ladrão não, mano. Quer que
Você quer
escreva
a frase? A
He's
frase,
pleading
vai.
with them to
O que você é?
tattoo his arm instead.
Fala aí.
And they're saying no.
É? Então
Você
vai.
entrou aqui pra fazer o quê, tio?
Fica quieto, hein?
All right, you can pause it here.
Hold on.
Vinny.
I'm sorry, pause it.
You can pause it there. It just shows him getting the tattoo. It's pretty brutal. But there you see the photo of the end result. And it is taking up his entire forehead is this tattoo that says, "I am a thief and a loser."
Okay, can I just point out something here?
Please point out
I'm a
something
little
here.
surprised with this video. And I'm not just saying this because we're in a competition and I'm not trying to degrade what you're presenting here. But if this is you or this is me, I am biting, I am kicking, I am fighting.
Oh,
this kid is just sitting there taking it.
He's scared out of his mind. There's two guys there. He's scared out of his mind. He is actually asking them to break his arms and legs instead. He's like, "Can you just break my arms and legs instead?" He did not want this tattoo on his forehead. This is brutal. This is a brutal punishment for what they thought was a kid stealing a bicycle. And the guy's laughing and saying it's going to hurt. He's laughing his ass off. He's posting this up on social media thinking that he's king shit for tattooing a 17-year-old kid's
We
forehead.
laughed our asses off.
Yes. So that is my creepiest tattoo artist, a guy who tattooed the forehead of a 17-year-old boy against his will and then posted it on social media like a dum-dum.
That is a very funny story, Karl.
Thank you. I told you I looked for the funniest story I could find.
And the kid says he didn't do it, huh?
The kid. So what's funny is that the family says, this is a 17-year-old, but I guess Brazil's a little bit different. The family said that the boy has mental problems and has a serious drug problem. And so that's why like he went missing for a week afterwards. He's having a hard go at it.
Nilester says that's how the Island Boys started.
Well, that's a good point because, you could try for tattoo removal or you can just get it covered up with other tattoos. That's usually the way to go.
Tattoo removal. I was watching a video of it this weekend for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I was just interested in it, how it works. And
I know what you want. You want to get rid of that Dolphins tattoo you got, your tramp stamp Dolphins tattoo. Is that why?
It says 72 or bust right on my lower back. No, that's not why, Carl. But do we want to put forehead tattoo on the Wheel of Consequences while we're here? Is that something we want to add?
I wouldn't let you run it on my forehead with a Sharpie. Are you fucking kidding me?
All right.
No goddamn way.
So I guess, Carl, that would mean it is time for WATC.
Well, let me say this first.
Okay.
Please go and vote for who you thought brought the creepiest tattoo artist this week on thecreepoff.com. That's how this game is played. Vinny is up 1-0 right now. Once one of us gets to 5, the other has to spin the dreaded Wheel of Consequences. I have a consequence that I need to do.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it because I actually had a fun idea.
I believe you also have 2 consequences.
I do. I had a fun idea.
Okay.
So I have to listen to the Bills make me want to shout for 2 hours straight and live stream it.
Yeah.
But something else has come up that's actually even more torturous than that, Vinny.
I don't know about that.
I am going to do an interview with Joey C.
Why is that more torturous than...
Have you seen Joey C? Do you know who Joey C is?
Not really.
Okay. So here's what I was thinking. Thursday, I have to change my schedule a little bit. Blind Mike's going on vacation. So we're doing Who Are These Socials in the morning on Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And so I thought my usual 6 o'clock time slot, I could go on, talk to Joey C, and we'll listen to the Bills song for 2 hours in a row in the background while I'm talking to Joey C. What do you think? What do you think about that, Benny?
If you creepos think that's cool, then you let me know. If you don't, then you let us know.
All right, sounds good.
I'm going to leave that up to the listeners.
You guys let me know what you think.
I don't know
about
who
that.
Joey C is, and I could care less.
All right.
Is Joey C a funny person? Is he just annoying? Because could it be Joey C and Ray DeVito?
Oh, God.
Could we throw Ray DeVito in there?
That's an interesting idea. Could you imagine?
Just have them.
You know what? Just kill me. Just tattoo my forehead, actually. Now that I think about
Turbo Neil Breen says Joey Caesar. What's his deal? Tell me what his deal is.
Dude, if I knew, I would tell you.
All right. Let's do WATC then, Carl.
All right. It is time for everyone's favorite part of the show.
Let's go. Creepos.
Who are these creepos? This is a segment of the show that we do because we are the best true crime podcast when our Wi-Fi is working. And we want to prove that we're the best true crime podcast. The way that we do that is we are exposing all the other true crime podcasts and why they suck. And we're going through one at a time to show you why all the other true crime podcasts are not as good as The Creep Off, starring your friends, Karl and Vinnie Paulino.
Hey, that's us.
And today we're going to talk about Serialless Lee. Serialless Lee.
They didn't fucking force. Come on.
This is the worst.
Serialless
Lee is hosted by true crime content creator Annie Elise. Serialless Lee discusses true crime cases, unsolved mysteries, current high-profile cases, and notorious criminals, as well as lesser-known crime stories. Do they all use the exact same sentence for their fucking show descriptions? It's unbelievable.
I believe they do.
Annie Elise gives it to you straight and dares to say what many are thinking, but few dare to say in an engaging conversational manner. I don't even know if that's a proper sentence right there.
I was going to say, does she say it in that form?
Jesus, that's confusing. Her original takes and down-to-earth relatability is like having a conversation with your best friend, or hopefully your new true crime bestie. And that brings us to the introduction to this show.
Hey, true crime besties. Welcome back to an all-new episode of Serialless Lee.
What is this thing? Listen, I know you have your true believers, and I have my cousin-roos. What's this thing where people act like anyone who listens to the show is their bestie? That's really sad to think the listeners need a friend that badly, that someone they listen to on a podcast is their bestie.
You mean we're not besties with everyone who listens to the show?
Well, I am with Dayla, obviously, and Dylan from Somewhere.
We love Dylan.
And Tiberius and Rover and Richard Lucas, of course. Oh, there's Joey C. Hey, what's up, Joey C? Afternoon. Good to see you, buddy.
Joey C. No, Karl was just trying to tell us who you were, and he said you were the worst.
I did not say he was the worst. I said that
I will back to the stream and watch it.
I said I will talk to him on Thursday, And we're going to listen. I hope Joey C likes the Buffalo Bills and the Bills make me want to shout.
Right under the bus with you.
It's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. Should be a good time. It's my warm-up for talking to Stuttering John again on August 14th. But that's another story. It's not for this show at all. This is something completely different. We're talking about Serialist Lee. We're talking to this Annie Elise, and she's talking to all of her besties. And check out the vocal fry. Listen to how she ends every sentence.
And let's jump right into today's case. So this story takes place in the spring of 2004 in a quiet suburban town in New Jersey. Melanie and Bill McGuire were going on about their everyday lives when the lines of normalcy were suddenly blurred.
I didn't know that period at the end meant you had to drop your voice by 3 octaves.
That was a weird way to
suddenly blurred. Let's go back to 1998.
It's some very high-tech fade out.
It's right.
Transition.
Well, here's another example. Here's a quick one.
Bill and Melanie's chemistry felt natural, and they had an immediate spark with one another.
Natural.
It's like 2 different people. It's like MCs from the 80s, like finishing each other's sentences. Run DMC? No?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Fucking know with you.
All right, let's find out more about the story that she's telling us on this true crime show.
Now, at the time, the story got a lot of media attention because not only do you have the element of the attractive, well-to-do couple, but also because Bill and Melanie were from the working class part of New Jersey, which is where the hit TV show The Sopranos took place. All of these like weird elements that kind of made this even more interesting and a little bit more eerie.
According to Annie, this story got a lot of media attention because it took place in the same area of New Jersey as The Sopranos, the working class part of New Jersey. Meaning, I don't know if you've seen The Sopranos before. It's a pretty popular TV show.
Sure.
Where Tony lived was very much upper middle class.
Correct.
He lived in a very big house, and all of his neighbors also lived in very big houses just outside of Newark. And Newark is very close to Manhattan. And a lot of people commute into Manhattan from there and have very good jobs. So I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't know you could have a working class part of New Jersey and try to tie that to Sopranos. Doesn't even make sense.
It's very, that whole going over the bridge, from Jersey into New York.
Yeah.
It's like going from fucking Baghdad to Manhattan, though. It's not great.
I'm not a fan of New Jersey. Don't get me wrong. It's not
great.
It's not great. I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. Flying into Newark is not fun. But that didn't make any sense. And then she says this.
The Sopranos was at the height of its initial popularity.
How can you be at the height of your initial popularity? It doesn't the term the height mean that it's not initial?
I would say that sentence is, I'm going to go ahead and label it retarded.
Yes.
That is a retarded sentence.
Very, very, very stupid. Now, what she does do some production, and she does bring in clips and things like that, which I love that, because what you're going to hear here is an actual phone conversation that's going on with one of the people accused here. And then she brings in the greatest true crime broadcaster of all time and brings that into the clip.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Now, interesting. Melanie McGuire might as well have taken out a billboard on 3rd Avenue that said, "I murdered my husband and hacked his body up." She put his body, it's very interesting the way she did this.
Has the jury reached a verdict in this case?
Would I have liked more Nancy Grace? Sure. But I'll take any Nancy Grace that I could get.
The show got listenable for about 4 seconds.
Just like, oh, what did, she might as well have gotten a billboard that said I did it and I liked it. Brilliant insight, Nancy.
The weirder.
She says the stupidest shit.
The weirder delivery. On 6th Avenue for this lady, suddenly.
And then she could have taken out a billboard. All right. This was just an interesting fact in here that she threw out. She's talking about the year 1999. And this couple had just gotten married. And she says this.
The couple had their first child, a little boy, quickly after getting married. Soon after, Bill got a job that paid $65,000 a year, which is equivalent to around $118,000 today.
Thanks, Bidenomics. Are you telling me $65,000 is worth twice as much today. We've lost 50% of the value of the dollar since 1999. Jesus Christ,
Okay.
that's not good.
So listen, I'm going to judge this sentence again here. Also retarded.
Well, it's probably true. I'm guessing she did the math on it. I don't know. Oh, you ready for a history lesson,
please,
Vinny?
Please,
because we're going back to.
Is it about The Sopranos?
Well, we're going back to the early aughts.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that. A lot of people don't.
Sure.
So long ago.
Now, in 2004, it wasn't uncommon for there to be a shared household computer used by multiple people living in the house.
I just want to point this out, Vinny, and I want this on record. All right. The computer that I use at my house, my wife also uses, and she's constantly searching for crazy shit. So if anybody ever wants to go through search history or look at files or anything on my computer, it could be mine, could be my wife's. We don't know. There's no way to know.
Oh no.
I'm a little nervous here.
I'm just saying, it's a shared computer, just like 2004. My house is just like 2004. It's a shared family computer that just sits out and everyone uses and does crazy shit on there.
Oh.
I don't, but everyone else does. It's nuts. Friends come over and use it. So here's another history lesson for you.
So when that hard drive was forensically analyzed, police found searches such as how to purchase a gun illegally, how to commit murder, undetectable poisons.
People used to be really stupid when it came to Google back in 2004. How to get away with murder. How to not have my search history found out. Fuck.
How to make sure the FBI does not get my next search.
Oh my God. What? I know people are still doing this to this day. That what was that woman's name? Carly something. She just got busted pretending she got kidnapped and everything.
Oh yeah, the lady down in Alabama.
Yeah. And her search history was the same kind of shit. Just like, what are you fucking thinking? These people are retarded. Use DuckDuckGo for those types of searches. Google's a snitch. Google is not your friend. DuckDuckGo loves you more than a friend.
Google is not your bestie, folks.
No, Google is not your bestie.
Nope.
All right. But because she is our bestie, she talks to us like we're friends. And this is an ad read. And I just want you to listen to the ad copy here because it really is, it draws you in and you're like, feel like you're having a conversation.
Melanie hired a high-profile criminal defense team to help her, specifically Joe Tacopina, who had a Rolodex of celebrity clients. All right, besties, I feel like we're in the circle of trust, and I've talked about this before, but I feel like I can trust you guys and just be candid and transparent. Debt sucks. It really, really sucks.
Well, she must really trust us to give us that type of information, Benny. Wow.
I've never heard such frank candor.
We are in the circle of trust with this woman, obviously, because she just told us that she doesn't like debt very much. She doesn't like owing money and paying interest on it. Can you imagine?
Well, I have a book she could read about that if she's interested.
What the fuck kind of ad read is that?
I don't know if you guys know, but shh, psst, come here.
This one is even stupider. I need you to explain this one to me.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm feeling a little extra hoarse today in my throat. It's like not my normal annoying vocal fry that I know I have, but it's like a little bit extra scratchy. And it's making me wonder, have you guys ever felt like me, a scratchy throat, then maybe a headache comes on? So you go to social media, you start Googling the symptoms, and before you know it, you're thinking that your minor head cold is really like a terminal disease at this point.
You go to social media and start Googling the symptoms?
So here's what we just found out. This woman doesn't understand how the internet works
at
all.
Or the ad copy doesn't understand how it works. You know how you like go to TikTok and start Googling things? What?
Wow.
That's fucking retarded. You mean the internet? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you think social media is?
When I went to Google Google something.
By the way, Drunk Engineer says, what was Jen doing searching for how to kill my wife and get away with it? I don't know. I don't know why she's searching that. It's weird. The weirdest thing, officer. No further questions. Talk to my attorney.
She's an interesting lady, my poor deceased wife.
I'm not the one on trial here. All right, you ready to hear some bad editing?
Lay it on me.
Because, listen, like I said, there's production going on here. It sounds like this woman knows what she's doing when it comes to podcasting, but there's just no reason for this. Now, I'm going to leave a little bit of a longer clip. You see if you can find the edit. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Should everyone, I put my hand up when I hear it?
You can play along at home, everybody.
In the prosecution's closing, they say that they believe she had someone help her, but they don't identify who it was. In the background, police had been looking into her stepdad, Michael, but they could never find any evidence that he was involved in any way.
Did you find it there?
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Vinny, I think
into her stepdad, Michael.
I think I zoomed in on it because what I want you to pick up on here is that the edit is actually on a word itself. In the middle of the word is where it's edited. This is a weird edit. I wouldn't have gone for this one.
Police had been looking into her stepdad, Michael.
Looking, like the ing.
Police had been looking into her stepdad, Michael.
It's bad.
That's not great.
It's not great, Vinny. And this is the big reveal. This is the link that I wanted to send over to you. She's also on YouTube. She's the creator for 10 to Life. And I just want to show you a video she put up 7 days ago. If you want to pull that up on our screen here.
The video from
the YouTube link that I sent you.
That I wasn't allowed to look at yet.
The one you weren't allowed to look at.
The one that I didn't queue up because you told me not to look at it.
You're not showing it.
Well, I'm trying to get through the ad first, pal. Give me a
You don't have to. It doesn't matter.
Here it is.
Vinny, how many views does this video have from 7 days ago?
Great question, Carl. It has 20,000 likes and 429,000 views.
Vinny, this is the crazy part because I'm listening to this show that was suggested by Alex gangrenously. I'm listening to the show, and so I decide this chick sounds like she thinks she's hot. Let me go look this chick up. So I go on and go ahead. Yeah, we can watch the beginning of this.
Okay. She's like a Rochester 7.
You can put the volume up.
It would be important to do a full video explaining everything and including the conclusion of the case. It is truly one of the worst cases I have ever covered. It is
so apparently, Vinny, she is a true crime 10. She has almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
She's a Rochester 6.5, 7.
She's a true crime 10 because you know what types of chicks like true crime. Not this type.
Yeah, the ones that look like me.
The ones that look like you. Precisely. Oof. So that is our Who Are These Creepos serialously coming in from Annie Elise. And as much as I'm making fun of her, I guarantee a third of our audience will be going and checking out her channel after this. Or are right now. Very possible.
All right. Well, Carl, I guess that means it's time to do some voicemail.
We got a couple of super chats that came in since we last read them.
All right. Vinny's head should have a tattoo.
Yes.
Thank you, Dayla.
Vinny's head. I could sell that amount of advertising right there. Let's do it.
Thanks for the Canadian $2, Yankees. Gang,
gang, gang. Smell the roses. Gang, 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 gang. FKB, FKB, gang, gang. I love it.
I'm going to give you that $1.65.
Thank you. I earned it.
You sure did. All right. Voicemails.
The Creep Off voicemail segment is brought to you by the city of Syracuse. Syracuse, home of the second biggest dumpster fire in the country. We'll get you next time, women's soccer team. See you in Syracuse.
Oh my gosh. Did you happen to see, I went back and I watched the penalty kicks that the women's soccer team
you watched women's soccer?
No, I didn't. I watched it because I saw they lost and I wanted to point and laugh. And the best part is Megan Rapinoe, who's like, we got to get paid more money. We're not making enough money. Missed the fucking goal from 12 yards away from it, Vinny. Missed the goddamn goal of the women lost and are out of the World Cup. Good job, Megan Rapinoe. You're really earning your paycheck and proving that women are good at sports. Well done, dummy.
Wow, are you happy to be able to rub that in her face, aren't you?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah,
I laughed.
I'm with you. All right. First comment we got is first voicemail is some thoughts on your presentation last week, Carl.
All right.
Hey, Carl. Your creep is shitty and you're stupid as always. Because if you have ever worked an overnight or had to work at Walmart, period, someone coming in and shooting you in the face before your shift is probably the best feeling probably ever. I would much rather be dead than ever work at Walmart again. Vinny Winnie, People's Champ. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
That's true. The real victim there was the one that he let go home. She was just like, oh, God, you're putting everyone out of their misery and not me? Holy shit.
They're going to make her come back to work the next day.
David Chandler.
Yay, super chats.
Thank you very much for the $50 super sticker. We appreciate it, Chandler. We might have to get a Twitch channel for this show, just to let David Chandler go on and gift subs. He's been a machine over there for the Shuli Network.
Yeah. Well, there's subs on the WATP page. We don't do subs on the Creep Off page. I don't know if we should or not. I haven't decided.
All right.
What are your thoughts? Should we do subs on?
Yeah, you might as well, because we already do bonus content. In fact, it would make a lot of sense because we do a bonus show every week.
That's right.
So we should do we should let people join the YouTube channel. We can talk about it afterwards, though.
Yeah, sounds
Let's
good.
fight about it after the show, Vinny. We'll bookend our day today with a couple of shouting matches.
Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
This is off the cuff. Carl.
John.
Carl. Why are you so effeminate? That's right. I'm the master song parody man. I came up with that right there. That was on me.
Good stuff.
Might be the best song parody ever submitted to the Creep Off.
Well, I don't know, because that actually leads right into my voicemail here.
Please.
That is also fan-fucking-tastic.
As for the Creep Off, I got a really good parody.
All right,
here it goes.
Let's hear it.
Vinny, why are you so fat?
Good, another one. Good joke.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. Did you happen to see, my buddy Vinny, I'm sure Cardiff's already told you about this, that John was watching a clip of subreddit surfing and thought you were Patrick Melton?
Yeah, I heard.
He was ripping on you so hard, and he was calling you Patty, and Cardiff didn't correct him. The other guy on the show, Dave, was just like, that's not Patrick Melton. That's a different guy. I love your response to that.
So retarded.
He's such a dumb boob.
I'm like, what am I supposed to say?
I know. He's such a boob, that guy.
You know, it makes me...
I can't tell the difference between all these fat fucks. And then in the next breath, Carl's making fun of Mike Buscetti for being fat. You can't make fun of someone for being fat.
TV's Mr. Niels, thanks for the $2, says, head tattoo consequence. I'm not in on that. By the way, I know I jokingly said it. Not doing it. Gut.
What if we got the tattoos on the side and then you can just grow your hair out if you didn't want people to see it?
I think what would be funny is you have to get like a Road Warrior haircut.
Ooh.
You know how they had like retarded mohawks?
Yeah.
Where it's just like shaved down the middle. Like,
I love it.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, because I'm looking too cool these days.
I mean, I'm sitting here, Carl. I mean, you look like a fucking goblin. I like to think that I generally try to keep it together. I know I'm a fucking fat guy. I get it. You guys tell me every fucking 5 seconds. But I'm sitting here looking at this going, what's up with Vinny's t-shirt? I'm fucking reading this. What's up with Vinny's fucking t-shirt? What is that? A fucking a bra? Like, what am I looking at in the chat from these people today?
Can I tell you a fun story? I'm already regretting telling you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
My sister-in-law was in from out of town last week, and you probably saw her at the Taupe show. And you know what she said to me?
Nope.
She goes, I don't know why everyone says Vinny's so fat. He's not that fat. What do you think about that, Vinny?
I think that's the fucking truth. I know.
Again, he's such a good winner, this guy.
Like,
he's so good at
Carl, I play into it. I don't fucking care that much.
But
what drives me crazy, what's starting to make me crazy.
Wait, can I get
there's
you to
no
say,
context on any of it.
Can I get
Everyone's
you to
just
say,
like, oh, Vinny, that fat fuck.
Can I get you to say you're not fat right now?
No, I am fat. I'm
Okay.
definitely fat. But listen, put me next to Vito. I'm goddamn Brad Pitt.
Yeah, or Patrick Melton for that.
Put me next to Patrick Melton.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a fucking movie star. God, thanks for the $1.99. I'm late, but I love Vinny. I love you too, buddy.
Thanks, Scott. Even though I don't love the message, but I won't shoot the messenger on that one.
Captain Ocean Wolf of the Tukey Taliban.
Ooh.
I would like to join. Thank you, Mr. Hamburger Man. Tukey forever.
Whoa! All right. I love you more than a friend, Captain Ocean Wolf of the Tukey Taliban.
And there it is, the truth right here.
Compared to most of the Fat Fucks Who podcast, you are an Adonis.
All right.
All right, I got one more voice.
I have a new nickname, by the way, but go ahead, play yours.
Is it Adonis?
No.
Carl, they're called punishments. Punishments. They're not supposed to be fun or convenient. You fucking crooked mouth asshole. Holy shit. You just lost a fucking
consistent Carl Cazaroo.
What?
Vinnie Winnie, the people's champ. I'm sorry. Vinnie's still fat, but it's a punishment, you fucking idiot.
Well, the voicemailers are really understanding the messaging today.
I got one that'll cheer you up.
Okay.
Here's my fun new nickname.
Oh, look. Game's tied up 0-0. And fucking Vinny triple bypass Paulino picks another kid victimizer. Yeah, pretty fucking predictable.
Yep.
Triple cheeseburger Paulino. I was tossing up between triple bypass and triple cheeseburger Paulino, but I went with triple bypass. I think it's better. It's a better dig and a bit more mean, and I'm an asshole. So fuck you.
I don't think he heard what he just said. So wait, so this show could be the hamburger and the triple cheeseburger? That's a good idea. I like that.
I like triple B, triple bypass Paulino's.
That's not bad.
TB, they call it.
Yeah.
Right. Here is a suggestion for a guest for the show. And I would love to hear your opinion on this.
Hey, in regards to who are these creepos, what are the odds we're going to find a true crime show that also does the Dungeons and Dragons role play tabletop thing at the same time?
Oh, God.
I'll be back.
That has to exist.
I can't find it.
I can't believe how many D&D shows there are. I get suggestions all the time from people. I didn't realize it was such a popular genre. Brian Johnson plays it. He's doing it. So I guess that's a thing. People are into it for some reason.
Dave Chandler, I got an extra 4XL DC shirt if you want, Vinny. Just let me know. I'm good.
Yay,
Not a 4X.
Super chats.
Thank you, David Chandler.
All right. Last voicemail.
Oh, can I tell you?
Hey,
a
in
quick,
regards to
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Real quick. I got a package in the mail. Our PO box is up on whoarethese.com if you want to send us hot sauce or drugs or whatever. And I got this package in the mail from Skinny Chad Zumach. You remember Skinny Chad Zumach?
I love him.
Yeah. He's a great artist, and he won the Dabble Battle at DabbleCon back in February. And so he sent me, he made this little comic thing for me, these little cartoon things. And in the comic, I lose my hamburger pants. So he sent me pajama pants with cheeseburgers on them. They're double XLs. I put them on last night. They're like footsie pajamas. They're so fucking big on me. I guess that he thinks that most people fit in a double XL. I do not.
Most people in this town do.
But, right. I'll give them to you, Vinny.
I'm like a 2XL.
Now that you're
They
triple
probably fit me.
cheeseburger. Yeah.
Thank God I'm not triple XL. All right, Carl.
Yes.
Let's move on past the voicemails. I was wrong. I didn't have another one.
Okay.
So I guess that would mean it's time for a Scum Parade. Let's do it.
Scum Parade, take me on a raid of these fuck charades that these creeps have made. Scum Parade, Vinny and Carl gonna tell you about some fuck shit. Scum Parade, like stories of a kid fucked by his mom or dad, soaking up the blood of a cat. Scum Parade.
A 78-year-old great-grandmother, Carl, is dead.
Oh, no.
You think that happens every day?
Yeah, I would imagine.
There's great-grandmothers dropping all the time. What's
I would
so different
imagine
about this?
Yes.
Well, it's the way she went out.
Okay.
Homicide charges against her 49-year-old daughter, Nicole Wobking, followed.
What
her
did Nicole?
death.
What did Nicole do?
Well, it turns out that Sheila Wobking was the owner of a home, and Nicole Wobking was renting the house from the mother.
Okay.
And here's the thing.
You don't want to mix these transactions and family. It doesn't work out.
It really is not a good move because, once money gets in the middle of stuff, relationships can be destroyed very easily.
Correct.
And apparently so could your life because Sheila came over to talk to her daughter about why she wasn't getting any rent.
Okay.
And that's when Nicole decided to open hand slap her mother and then push her down the stairs.
There's always stairs involved. Why are there always stairs involved?
They're the natural enemy of the old person.
They really are. It's always a bad move.
It's the first thing they do once you get a little old. They're like, okay, keep them the fuck away from stairs.
Right.
Yeah. But she went right down the stairs. And you know what her daughter did?
What's that?
Her finishing move was to grab a can of spaghetti sauce and start beating her mother with the can of spaghetti sauce.
You're telling me she died from pasta sauce? Because I have a feeling you might go that way too, my friend.
It's the cheese on top of the pasta sauce
Right.
that's going to get me.
That's true.
Now, Nicole says that the mother broke her ankle during the fall.
Okay.
Lied about it. There was an investigation going on, but the woman died about a week later as a result of her injuries from this incident.
Oh, she did die from the broken ankle then.
Yeah, well,
I didn't realize a broken ankle could kill you. I
Dude.
guess at that age.
Dude, hips and shit, when old people break bones,
Yeah.
it fucks them up.
No, it is a little bit weird how she like died a week later or something, and then Nicole's being charged with murder. But it did seem like from that article that she broke an ankle and then died a week later. It was odd.
Well,
I would look into the hospital maybe. Maybe
if
there's
you
some
go and you look
going on.
That's a good point. Male nurse? Was there a male nurse?
Was there a male nurse involved by any chance?
If you go and you look at like the stats of old people who fall and break their hips.
Oh, I do every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
you
looked
jerk
at
it
it
off?
this morning. Yeah.
Perfect.
I love it.
Great.
What were we gonna say about the stats
It's
of old people?
insanely high how quickly they die after.
Interesting. Hey, I want to thank Captain Ocean Wolf of the Tukey Tailband for becoming a member on the Who Are These Podcast YouTube channel and unlocking lots of fun bonus videos. I'm doing another easy for you to say. God damn it. That was not easy for me to say. We're doing another easy for you to say with producer Chris Wednesday evening.
That's really cool. You know what we're doing at 11:30 a.m. on Wednesday?
We are probably going to do a watch along to Thunder in Paradise. I'm hoping because I really want to watch that show again. It's so fun.
Yeah, me too. I think so.
Okay, good.
I think so. I will take a second just to say this. I'm going to be putting up this afternoon when we're done with this episode on our Patreon page. There's going to be a poll that is open to anyone. Not a poll, but like a post.
Yes.
Where you'll be able to make your nominations for the next Hall of Famer.
Yeah, we need to induct more Hall of Famers
Yeah.
in the Creep Off Hall of Fame.
So I'm going to put that up there today. It is going to be open for anybody to participate. But when we actually put up the poll, that's going to be only for the bonus content subscribers. So you're welcome to be part of that and help us pick people.
Do
And
we have a
hopefully-
list of current Hall of Famers somewhere?
Well, there's Lenny Dykstra.
Yeah, I was going to say
There's
Lenny
Pamper
Dykstra.
Chew.
Yep.
There's
There's
Chris Chan.
Yep.
Christine Chandler.
Nick Bate, I
Nick
believe.
Bate, I believe.
Is in the Hall of Fame. Hulk Hogan.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. All right.
That's a pretty good
list.
That's a pretty good list. You know who I like to see in there? The last time we had a couple of names that I thought were interesting. We had Shoka Asahara,
Okay.
who is terrifying. Uday Hussein, also terrifying.
Not a good guy, I've heard. Yeah.
Not a good guy. But I'm game for whatever. Whoever you want to see in there, please drop a line. Let us know. And let's keep going with the Scum Parade. Let's go down to Florida, Carl.
Okay.
If only I had music for a Scum Parade in Florida. If I had
If you just keep
music.
looking.
Florida, Florida, you got to get your shit together. Fix your shit. Why so many creepy bugs? Creepy bugs. What the hell is going on there? Maybe it's the swamp gas. For flagrant opiate addiction. Come on, Florida.
Yeah, that's a really good idea to Lizzo for the Hall of Fame. We should just do a bonus episode. I've been listening to Tim Dillon. He's done 2 episodes in a row on Lizzo.
Oh, no.
He can't get enough of this story.
I don't want to do it if Tim Dillon's doing it. We'll never be able to do it as good as
Well, probably not. But Croge actually wrote a joke for the Isotope show yesterday where, the allegation is that Lizzo was making her dancers eat a banana out of a sex worker's vagina. And he said, that's literally fucking bananas. That's some story.
Maybe we can do it better. Who knows? We give it a shot if that's who you vote for.
It's an insane story. You know what we could do is just actually read the allegations just word for word because it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I think we'll have to look into that.
Lizzo
We might
seems
even
like
have to peek into that on Wednesday's bonus.
Lizzo seems like a problem.
Okay.
She might be a bit of a problem.
Well, Carl, you know what else is a problem?
What's that?
Crocs.
Dude, Crocs are awesome.
Crocs are awesome, and that is the problem.
Ah.
They're too comfortable.
I see.
You get a pair of Crocs, and even though there's a stigma,
You want to
you're
wear them
fucking
everywhere.
Comfortable.
They're so amazing. It's all I wear on the treadmill. It's
People
Crocs.
wear them to work.
Yeah.
People also wear them to rob their work.
People wear them to places they used to work.
Yes. A pair of distinctive red Crocs landed a Florida man behind bars after he allegedly robbed the bakery where he was employed. recently employed after it spent the money on food and alcohol. A suspect wearing a black mask, a black sweatshirt, black pants, a brown and black backpack.
Could be anyone.
And a bright red pair of Crocs stuck
Jesus
into
Christ.
crumble cookies.
For the first time ever, someone regrets wearing Crocs. First time.
The store's manager looked at the video and went, I think that's 18-year-old Jacob Ortega. He used to work here. He always carried that backpack, and he wore red Crocs like that every day. The cops very quickly tracked him down around 2 a.m. on July 20th, and he was asking for a ride to a drug deal.
So this is where it gets a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
Because this guy calls up his friend and says, hey, man, can you give me a ride? This is 2 a.m. Calls up his friend. Hey, man, can you give me a ride? I need to go buy some drugs. And his friend's like, yeah, I'll give you a ride. So his friend picks him up, drops him off somewhere where he goes and buys alcohol or something. And then he picks him back up again. And then he fucking tells the cops everything. What kind of friend is this? The friend fucking ran to the eyes. It's like, oh, yeah, he called me, wanted to go get drugs. So I drew him over here. I did this. Like, dude, lie. Why aren't you lying? It's your friend.
It's pretty wild that this guy like robs the place. He's like, time to buy drugs and booze.
Well, and he even said he bought booze and food for friends. This fucking asshole is a loser who was trying to buy friends. He robbed his old place of employment in order to win favor with guys he wants to be buddies with. That's pathetic.
It really is pathetic. He was charged with burglary, grand theft, and unlawful use of a two-way communications device, which, I mean, because why? He texted his friend to come get him after he robbed a place? That's stupid.
Can I point something out real quick?
Go ahead.
Because someone is saying that they've lost all respect for me.
Well,
angry developer. The reason why I own Crocs is because it was a consequence.
That's true.
That I had to wear Crocs around, and I did. And Vinny got me the gayest Crocs imaginable.
They're the pink leopard stripes.
Yes, the pink leopard. Maybe I should bring those back out again.
Tell the truth. You wear them around the house, yeah?
I do. Yeah, I do. I like them a lot. They're very comfortable. I literally, those are my running shoes. It's literally when I run it.
Crocs endorsed by the Club Footed.
That's right.
So either way, he is in custody. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out on bond because he is a piss poor 18-year-old who's trying to buy friends.
What a fucking dummy. Everyone has a black shirt, black mask, black pants. They'll never be identify me in this clothing.
You used to work there, dude.
Bright red Crocs.
They know it's you, stupid. State police have charged 3 people in a sexual assault case. The victim, Carl?
Yeah.
A dog.
Oh, boy. Wait a second. This is where I'm confused again because it said a 16-year-old. And the headline was it a 16-year-old dog? Because that's like over 100 in dog years.
Well, we're getting there.
It's a very mature dog.
There's a 16-year-old girl involved as
well.
there
is. Okay. That's where I got confused.
You see, earlier this month, New York State Police charged 38-year-old Ryan Peters and 25-year-old Jadzia Martin of Cordoris Township and the alleged sexual assault of a 16-year-old girl in York County.
Okay.
Authorities allege the assault happened on June 29th during a cookout at their home. Now,
okay, so that seems like the main crime here, right?
Sure. But the problem is, just like my creep today, cops tend to investigate and they don't just always find exactly what they're looking for and stop looking.
Right.
Like, once they're in, they're going to snoop around a little bit.
Well, it's kind of like when, and I'm sure you were like this too, when I was a teenager and I lived with my parents still, I would have one box that had all my cool shit in it. My drug paraphernalia, my porn videos. Like if they find this one thing, they know everything I'm up to in just one foul swoop. It's like a very dumb way to go through life.
And that's why you kept it on Grant's room, right?
Correct.
Perfect. Now, here's the problem, and I made a mistake. This was in Pennsylvania, not New York. It's Pennsylvania State Police.
And I didn't correct you because I wanted things to move smoothly.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Investigated the alleged assault, troopers executed a search warrant at a home and seized a micro SD digital storage device from a Samsung Pro 256 cell phone.
Okay.
State Police reviewed the video and found that Peters and 36-year-old Brittany Martin engaged in sexual intercourse with the dog.
Okay. Here's my question, Benny. Who the fuck is filming themselves fucking a dog? That should be embarrassing. You should be embarrassed about that. You should be pulling the blinds down. You should not be filming that. When I shove a Barbie doll up my ass and twist my balls, I don't put a tripod up first and make sure the lighting's correct.
Yeah, that's her job.
No, I do it in privacy, Vinny. That's the point. It's embarrassing.
I know what the point was. I was trying to yes and you. I was trying to I was trying to be a good co-host.
Yeah.
I got yelled at again.
Fuck you, Vinny. Fuck you.
Why don't you tell me I'm fat again, Carl?
You are pretty big boned over there.
You know, what's so funny is our relationship's very weird. There's every now and again where we really, I think, do want to murder each other for maybe a minute or two.
Yeah, you do deserve it from time to time.
Yeah, I think. Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
Hey, but I just want to say, though, about your lovely wife.
Oh,
Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell.
You want to come in here and plug in my lights? Moving on.
Yeah. Either way, once you have sex with a dog and people find out, it's not good for you.
No, it's definitely not.
State police alleged Jadzia Martin, 25, conspired in the sexual assaults. Timestamps indicate the assault happened on July 9th. Peter's been charged with producing, presenting, directing an obscene performance, sexual intercourse with an animal, and cruelty to animals.
So we don't know the age of the dog. We don't know if the dog was underage or not.
Cruelty to animals, man. I guess the dog didn't come.
Good point. Again, move to Spain.
That's what they say.
Yep.
Brittany Martin is charged with sexual intercourse with an animal and cruelty to animals. Jadzia Martin is charged with conspiracy to commit sexual intercourse with an animal and cruelty to animals. Gross.
Yeah, it's very gross. Stop it.
Dogs are gross.
Yeah, don't fuck your dog. They're gross. It's not good.
Okay.
Now, Vinny, what interspecies sex would you approve of if you had to approve interspecies sex? What would be a fun combination?
I have never thought of it in my life.
I never have either. I'm just thinking right now.
I'm trying to improv with you, and I'm going, wow, I literally have nothing.
Well,
there's nothing.
First off, a sloth fucking is just going to be hilarious no matter what. Sloths
trying to get away.
Sloths fucking right. So I'm thinking like a chimpanzee or something, or a gorilla or something.
You don't
want to
fuck with a chimpanzee, dude.
That'd be fun.
You don't want to fuck with a chimpanzee.
I don't want to. I'm talking about watching. That would be the most fun to watch.
Chimpanzees are fucking vicious.
Yeah, I know. And sloths can't move very fast, so that'd get real rapey real quick, I think.
You want to watch a chimpanzee fuck a sloth?
I don't know if I want to or not, but I'm just throwing it out there. If people, please send in your suggestions for favorite interspecies intercourse. That's my new show, Carl's Interspecies Intercourse. All right, moving on. Moving on, Vinny. I've dug this whole
these interspecies.
I've dug this hole deep enough.
A woman sexually abused her 10-year-old daughter, Carl.
There we go.
And made arrangements for the child to have sex with a registered sex offender.
Okay. Well,
one of the things that we learn on this show,
whether they're registered or not, we already know this guy is a child molester.
Well, we talk about pedos all the time on this show.
Yes.
But very rarely do we get to point out that women do it too.
It does happen, and it's always shocking to me every time.
This one is not great. Elizabeth Spaeth, she's 37 years old. She was booked on charges of continuous sexual assault of a child.
Okay.
A first-degree felony.
That's the problem. Multiple orgasms. That's the problem with when women are child molesters. They just don't stop.
Police were called to an apartment complex in a small Texas city just about 2 days before. According to the arrest affidavit, Spaeth told police she had only just learned her children were at home alone with a registered sex offender.
Okay.
Oh, no, my kids were at home with a... Oh, my goodness. The sex offender has been named as Jared Kirkus. He's 40 of Marion, Texas.
She's like, good thing my 10-year-old daughter likes sex, or else this would be really bad news.
The responding officers learned of an active arrest warrant for Kirkus, and he was taken immediately into custody during that visit on Tuesday as yet unconfirmed charges. Now, between 2003 and 2004, Kirkus was convicted of criminal solicitation of a minor, aggravated sexual assault, and possession of child sex abuse material. Detectives told police that they later allegedly found Snapchat messages between Kirkus and this woman named Spaeth. So
I thought Snapchat
they're in your
went
Snapchat
away.
too, kids.
I thought Snapchat went away after a day. God damn it.
The two were facilitating arrangements for Kirkus and Spaeth's daughter to have sex. And it is in the content of these communications that really concerned the investigators, Carl. They were a little upset. The responding officers learned of an active arrest warrant for Kirkus, and he was taken immediately into custody. During that visit on Tuesday, between 2003 and 2004, Kirkus was convicted.
You read all of this already. What's going on with you right now?
Oh, I might be having a stroke.
You are in a loop, my friend. Holy shit.
Dude, I totally doubled up on my notes. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
The paper reports police claim in the messages Kirkus asked Spaeth if he could have sex with her daughter, and Spaeth replied, sure. Spaeth was arrested, and her children were taken into police custody. In an interview with the police, Spaeth admitted to having sex with her daughter, which at times included Kirkus and other times her fiance.
Jesus. His daughter really got around.
She told police she began including her daughter in sexual intercourse when she was just 8 years old and had accounted for having sexual intercourse with her daughter on 4 separate occasions.
All right. Here's my question, because I do not have children. I'm not a parent. When do you decide your daughter is old enough to fuck? How do you make that determination? Like, when do you get your daughter?
You don't. Your daughter does.
When do you get your daughter her
Stupid
first
idiot.
cell phone? When do you decide to start having sex with her? Like, these are the questions I would need to be in a group setting to figure out, I think.
She's got a $350,000 bail set.
You know what, though? I have to give the child molester some credit here. He did get the mother's permission. A lot of these guys are real sneaky behind the parents' backs. Yeah. This guy's just like, hey, I want to kind of rape your 10-year-old daughter. She's like, all right.
When Kirkus went a courting, he fucking shows up with flowers and candy for the kid. Like, it is kind of romantic that he got the parents' permission.
It is, I know. And also, I do have to say, and I know there's too much Tukey talk lately, this guy looks like the human version of Tukey. Like, correct. One eye's going this way, one eye's going the other way. He's not an attractive man.
Well, kids love Muppets.
That's true. It's a good point.
Kids love Muppets.
Kids love Tukey.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's Scum Parade. Carl and I have some murder to get to.
Yes, we do.
You are all the greatest audience and podcast.
Oh, you know what? I think there's a super chat or two that we didn't get to
let's
yet.
hit those before we get out of here.
Yes, let's definitely do that. We appreciate your support on this super chat Monday. It's always appreciated. Dirty Death with $2. I have an old tarp outside, 30 feet by 40 feet. May fit you, Vin. Yeah, so please send it in.
Thanks.
Send it to the Comedy at the Carlson. Captain Ocean Wolf of the Tukey Tailman with another $2. I hear that greasy Italians wear Crocs. Whoa, no, you can't talk about Italians on here. You're gonna get our channel shut down. No Italian talk.
I don't know what that means. How dare you?
Tukey got kicked off of John's show, and John blocked Tukey on his StreamYard account because Tukey was talking about I forget the term he used, but it was negative against Italians, and because of that, the stuttering dipshit thinks he's going to get his channel taken down for racism. So then the best was Cardiff was fucking with them. And he's going, okay, now, John, I just need to know which words we can't say. Can we say WAP? Can we say greaseball? Just go, stop it, Cardiff. No, stop it. So embarrassing. He's so easy, that fucking idiot.
Yankees suck. Thanks for the $2. Interspecies intercourse pilot, a whale and a potato.
There you go. See, this is already working.
I've seen that show, but they don't fuck. It's strictly platonic. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Will they, won't they, is what I say.
How would that even work?
I think I saw your guys meet cute.
Oh, boy. Yeah, just the way he showed up dressed like Michael Myers. Real dreamboat. That Cardiff Electric.
He sure is.
That's it. I'm done. See you next week. Make sure you vote at thecreepoff.com. We'll see you Wednesday.
What? They don't want us to leave yet, Vinny.
Dragobert, Uberdago, $5. I'd like to watch a fat thunder pump a hamburger. That's creepy than Rocco's.
Oh, things are getting real inside.
Oh, boy.
Things are getting real inside lately.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for the support, everybody. We appreciate it.
It's nice to be important.
It's more important to be nice.
Gia.
They thought that it was like a serial
disgusting, vomit-inducing thing.
Shit. Vinny's back around. He has to weigh at least 600 pounds. Vinny's back around. He can barely reach his pubic bone. Vinny's back and brown. Heart disease is gonna take him down.
What the hell is this supposed to be?
Now that's a good song.